Alright everyone, what is going on? It's Voodoo51292 here with you as always. And I'm doing a channel update tonight. It's actually late on a Sunday night, but I'm doing this so that it will be uploaded by the early morning hours on Monday, since I will be out and busy pretty much all day of Monday, and I'll talk about that in the update. So today's update will be for the week of Monday, January 9th of 2012 through Sunday, January 15th of 2012, and a good number of things to talk about this week, to go over about things that will probably be coming up, that may or may not be coming up in the future, some ideas I have going on, and what I'm going to be doing to hopefully very soon be finishing out the gaming for 2011 and kind of putting a bow on that and moving full force into the new year. So let's look back at last week and talk about what we did. Well, Brandon and I did complete our co-op playthrough of the game Dead Island, and I have done a game review of that game, and everything of course is up in the playlist now. The game review, you can find it at the end of the Dead Island co-op playthrough playlist, and you can also find it in alphabetical order in my game reviews playlist. And so we completed a game that is my second game in what I'm calling Gaming Palooza this year. And I'll be moving on to the third one this week, and we will talk about that. But just to talk about the Dead Island playthrough a little bit, surprisingly, really good feedback so far on the playthrough. I've actually had a couple of people contact me and tell me that they've actually watched the entire Dead Island playthrough from start to finish, and that they really enjoyed it. And I mean, to me that means a whole lot, and I think I can probably speak for Brandon as well when I say that it means a lot to him, that there are people who enjoyed our playthrough enough to actually sit there and watch the whole thing. And it was not a short sorry, I'm just looking for my drink. I seem to have lost it. Oh, I found it. Sorry about that. But you know, it means a lot to us that there are actually people who enjoyed our gameplay so much that they actually sat there and watched an entire 20-hour playthrough, because that's how long it actually took us to complete the game, just over 20 hours. And I mean, for people to tell me that they watched the whole thing, that they enjoyed it that much, to me, just means a whole lot, because this is one of the first playthroughs I've gotten that kind of feedback from you know, numerous people telling me that they've watched the whole thing and really enjoyed it. So I thank you very much. That means a lot, and I appreciate that you took that kind of time to watch the playthrough and that you enjoyed it so much. And thank you again for leaving that feedback to let me know, because that really means a lot to me. So thank you for that. Also, over the course of this week, it's been one of those weeks where I've kind of had a small little shoot up in subscribers. I think I got about 7 or 8 new subscribers over the course of this past week. And some weeks, for one reason or another, I'll have those. You know, I'll have those weeks where, you know, sometimes there's weeks where I don't get a single new subscriber, or maybe I'll lose one or something. And then there'll be some weeks like I just had where I'll get a sudden 7-person shoot up in subscribers or something like that. And you know, it was one of those weeks. I have no idea why that happens. I don't do anything new or different. I just play my games and put up my footage. But I did have a slight spike in subscribers, so welcome to all of you, and I hope that you are enjoying the channel, enjoying the content, and that you continue to watch. And then also tonight, I also did some survival mode Modern Warfare 3 gameplay with Brandon, who, as I told you last week, got an Xbox 360 and a copy of Modern Warfare 3 as a birthday present. So we're able now to play that game together, and we did our first co-op footage on the Xbox 360 of survival mode. That's going to be in the Modern Warfare 3 survival mode co-op playlist, and it's going to be labeled as the second set. So be sure to go check that footage out. And that pretty much will wrap up what happened last week. Now, going forward, the game that I will be moving on to next is going to be Batman Arkham City, and I should be receiving that game either, you know, Monday or Tuesday of this week. And I will be jumping back into the world of Batman. Now, Monday, as I said, I'm going to be out all day. It's actually BCS National Championship game between LSU and Alabama, and me and my girlfriend and a friend of mine have tickets to the game. We're actually going to be at the game, and so we're going down there pretty early tomorrow, which is Monday, to go find a place to park and pretty much just enjoy the atmosphere and be down there early and just kind of party it up until the game, and then go to the game, and then we'll be getting back obviously really late, fighting traffic and all to get home. So Monday I'll be out of commission. Now I don't know actually how much I'm going to get done of Batman Arkham City this week, because believe it or not, this is my last free week away from school. This is actually the last week of my semester break. Next week I will be moving back to Baton Rouge to start the spring semester, and so that means that this week I'll probably be doing last week visits, seeing family, seeing some friends maybe, and being called upon to do some different things, as well as washing clothes, packing up, getting everything ready to move back. So I'm not exactly sure how much gameplay I'll get done of Batman this week, but I can tell you I don't expect to finish Batman this week. I expect to finish Batman probably early next week. Now, because of the timing of this, and because school is starting back up, I unfortunately am going to announce right now that this is going to be the last game from 2011 that I will finish a playthrough for. I already had to scratch Deus Ex, and it looks like I'm going to have to scratch Gears 3. If I could get Gears 3 instantly as soon as I wanted the game, I may be able to speed through and do a playthrough of it, but considering the fact that GameFly for the past couple of games has been really, really slow, and it's been like a week to a week and a half turnaround for some of these games, it's just not plausible for me to do, because what I need to do is I need to get to work on my year-end videos, and I'm absolutely 100% going to be doing my top 10 best games of 2011, and there may be some other surprise video series that I do. I have some ideas in my head. I don't know if I'm going to do them, and it's not going to be something I really announce. If I want to do another series, I'll probably just do it and have it kind of be a surprise. But I need to get to work on them, because I mean it's already January of 2012. We're coming up on the middle of January, and by the time I be at Batman Arkham City, we'll be coming up on the end of January. I need to get those videos out and put a wrap and seal on 2011, because the games for 2012 are going to kick in pretty quickly come February. So Batman Arkham City, last game I'm going to be playing in 2011, and then after I do that, I will be spending a lot of time trying to work on these year-end videos, playing with my video editing software to try and figure out how to do the kind of things I want to do. I have good images in my head of the way I want those videos to come out. I just have to find out how to make the final product happen. So that's what's going to be going on. But the gameplay of Batman Arkham City will continue at some point this week. So that's, for gameplay-wise, what's going to be going on this week. I may be doing a video this week, and I'm not 100% sure of this, but I may be doing a video this week basically doing another recap basically of my channel, basically talking about who I am, what my channel is all about, why I do what I do, how you can find things on my channel, how I organize things on my channel, and the way I do things. And I'm thinking about doing another video for a few reasons. One, because come next week, on the 17th, it'll be my official 1-year anniversary of being on YouTube. And I've gotten, my channel has changed dramatically in that year's time. And the last time I did a video like this was back in August of 2011, when that's when I had that big spike in subscribers after DSP favorited one of my videos, and a lot of people had come to my channel and subscribed that week. So I did another video like that, but it never was in a playlist, so it's probably been lost in the shuffle. And I've gotten a good amount of subscribers since August. I'd say I probably got around 60, give or take, new subscribers since then, who may or may not be accustomed or familiar to my channel, and since with the new YouTube layout I had to take away most of the description in text form of my channel on the actual channel page, a lot of people may not know what's going on with me, who I am, and why I do this channel. And I just had a recent spike, in this week of 7 or 8 new subscribers. So that's a video I'd like to do and could possibly be coming out this week. Another thing actually for the future that I'm thinking about maybe working on is that it was an idea that Brandon and I came up with maybe a couple days ago, because we actually were on Skype, because that's how we had to do our voice communication for the final parts of Dead Island, because the PS3 voice communication was so horrible that I couldn't hear anything he was saying. And the last day we tried to play, the microphones wouldn't work. They wouldn't work through the PS3, and so we had to use Skype. And we kind of had this idea of possibly doing like a weekly podcast type of deal, where Brandon and I just kind of talk about games, or talk about our thoughts on games, where gaming is at that point in the week, or just shooting the breeze, talking about whatever, talking about life. And maybe it won't be once a week, maybe it'll be once every 2 weeks to allow time for some content to build up. If we do it once every week, we may not have anything to talk about, so we may do it once every 2 weeks or something like that, over Skype. But what we have to do is we have to figure out how to. I have a thing that will record our conversation, but what I need to do is find a way to put that into video form to be able to be uploaded to YouTube on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, something like that. But it's an idea that we have, and because people have seemed to like our gameplay, our co-op gameplay of things like Dead Island, and back when we used to do Black Ops, people really enjoyed Brandon and I's co-op gameplay because we have a lot of fun when we do it. Our sense of humor is very much the same thing. We thought about it and said, hey, why not? Why not, do a podcast or something like that? And, hey, maybe, who knows? Brandon may want to upload those podcasts to his channel, and maybe just have a couple videos up on his channel for people to check out. Who knows? But it's an idea we have that we're tossing around to maybe start doing in 2012, and we'd really like fan feedback. We'd really like you guys to respond to that. Tell us what you would think about that, if that's something you'd be interested in doing, or interested in us doing, something you might want to listen to and kind of enjoy, the two of us. Having a good time, just talking back and forth about things, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. Maybe we'll try to do one like a pilot episode and put it out there and see how the fans react to it. We don't know yet, but if we decide to do it, and when we decide to do it, you'll be let know. You'll be let know. That doesn't even make any sense. I will let you know, okay? If we do it, when we do it, when you can find it. So that's basically it for the channel update. I would like to make a note, because I actually haven't talked about this in a while, and this is mainly for the new subscribers that I do have, and possibly some people that still don't know about it. I invite you to check out the website playfire.com, or you can playfire.com/voodoo51292, or you can simply click the link on the right side of my homepage, my channel page, that says my Playfire account. You can do either one of those. And basically what Playfire is it's more or less a social networking site for gamers. The website actually hooks into your Xbox Live, your PSN accounts. It tracks your achievements, it tracks your trophies, it tracks what games you're playing. It checks, how rare or common the trophies and achievements you get are. People can go on your profile and see what you're playing and your achievements and things like that. And there's an excellent community on the website of people who just post up questions, post up topics of conversation, and people will respond. It's a website that's really good for gamers if you want to go and talk about your favorite games or things like that. And all of the major popular games right now have big followings. There's big followings for Skyrim on there, for Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3, and just pretty much a big following for any type of game, popular game nowadays that you want to talk about. It's on there. What I personally use Playfire.com for is a spot for my fans to go and check out what I've been playing and my achievements and things in those games, if you're curious. But mainly I use Playfire as a way to basically post up updates about, on more or less a daily basis, where I talk about when I'm uploading a certain set of footage, when I'm playing a certain game. If I'm looking for people to play multiplayer with me or co-op with me, I may post up on Playfire. And it's a way for people, fans of my channel, to go there and find out what's going on with me on a daily basis. And these channel updates, which I do once a week, are more or less to give you a general look at what I plan on doing for the week. But most of the time, things change and don't go exactly according to plan. And going on my Playfire is a good way to find out from me, up to the minute what I'm doing, when I'll be uploading, and things like that. And if you create an account on Playfire, it's free, by the way, and you add me as a buddy, I will get a notification about that. I will go to your page and return the favor and add you as well, so we have that connection. And through Playfire, you can send me personal messages. You can post up on my thing if you'd like to start a conversation with me or ask me questions. Playfire is just a great way to do that. So I recommend you go over and check it out, and add me over there to kind of complete your experience of being a fan of mine. So, alright, I appreciate it. Be sure to check out the footage that I put up. Be looking for some Batman gameplay this week. And I'd like to actually take footage at the National Championship game tomorrow, but I can't do that because they don't allow video cameras, obviously, in the Superdome. And I could film all the pregame, but I don't feel like going back to my car to put my camera away. So, unfortunately, I won't have footage about it. Maybe I'll do a Voodoo Sauce talking about it. I don't know, but that's where I'll be tomorrow on Monday. So, go Tigers. If you're an Alabama fan, I hope you stay a fan of my channel, even though I'm an LSU fan. But your team isn't going to win the game tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. But it's okay. If you're sad after the game tomorrow, you can come watch my footage and it'll cheer you right up. So, alright. Thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for subscribing to everyone. Appreciate it. And I'll see you this week for Batman gameplay and possibly a couple other things. And remember, please leave me feedback on what you would think about Brandon and I doing that every week or every 2-week podcast thing. We'd really like your feedback, because that's kind of what we're gauging to see whether or not we should even bother doing it. And if people would like to see it, if people think it would be cool, then that's obviously more incentive for us to go ahead and do it. So, thanks guys, and be sure to check back next week when I talk about my 1-year channel anniversary and I do some special things for that. Alright, so thanks, and I'll see you this week. Go Tigers.